Austin, I've seen it in Vegas. I've seen it. I've seen what world class looks like. So we have it here. I don't know if people know that, but we have it here.
That's what's up. Yeah. With that being said, like with everything you've dealt with and gone through, what is some advice and tips to, things that not that you regret your journey? Because that's one thing I always tell people. Like I don't regret what I didn't do or I did do because it wouldn't be me. So I always feel like anytime that I can give advice on anything that I feel like I've gone through, I try to just say my perspective or things that I've talked about. So like somebody that might be listening or watching, they might want to be pursuing an amateur career or pursuing a pro career. What are like some things that, are like things that they should be on their radar, paying attention that, to be successful, in doing this?
I think being open minded, first and foremost. A lot of people think they have it all figured out. They know what they got to do. They know it all. No, you don't. I don't know it all. I don't, and I'm not afraid to say or point someone in the direction that they need to because I don't have the answers. So being open minded is number one. Always be willing to learn. Always be willing to hear out whatever people have to say to you when they're trying to give you advice on your journey because that's the only way to grow. Only way to grow. So being open, being consistent. Cannot just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna train for this fight camp and then fall off. Or hey, I'm gonna do everything else but jujitsu. You never started a jujitsu class? That's crazy. Or you're not doing any striking? How can you miss a huge part of the process? So consistency, being open, and just being a good vibe. Don't make it too serious. It's not serious. It is serious, but it's not serious. Like if you want to be in the sport long, I do feel you have to have a love for it. And the only way that love stays there is if you have the right people and make it fun and don't be so full of yourself. It's okay for you to come in and well, blue belt tapped you out by accident, a white belt did, or you got beat up that day. It's okay. It's okay to have bad days. But just showing up on your good days, your bad days, your sad days, you're tired, whatever, show up. That's all, that's the advice I would say to anybody. Show up. It doesn't matter how you feel. Show up. You continue to show up,
Good
you'll
things will
see. Yeah, good things will happen. And it's hard to deny somebody. You
Yeah.
keep knocking at the door, you know, things will happen.
So with and last, it's cool because like I had said, like I've known of you and I've kind of followed you from afar, and it's cool. It's kind of like, hey, that's dope. She's out here repping El Paso in the Southwest. You know what I mean? Because you know, being a fighter alone is a small percentage, and then being a female fighter is even a smaller percentage. You know what I mean? To pursue something, and it's cool that you're navigating, and you seem like you're in a good headspace, and what you got going on with your team, and that I love hearing that kind of stuff because you know we don't get enough credit out here too in El Paso. I hate saying that. It is what it is. I've traveled a lot, and people don't know where this is, but there's opportunity here too. But at the same time, being open to other opportunities and pursuing different things in different ways is not a bad way to do it too. You can still rep El Paso, but
Yeah.
if something makes sense for you to go somewhere and it makes sense, like no, I'm gonna just stay here. You know what I mean?
No, if
That makes no sense. You know what I
it
mean?
makes sense, go do it.
Mhm.
My choice was to stay here. My choice is not. Like, to me, it's super special and to me to be able to, like, go up and be up there and be successful, but with local
That's
guys.
what's up.
Like, how can we grow our city? How can we grow our community? How can we bring opportunities here if nobody knows where we
Yeah,
are, who we are?
yeah.
So to me, that's super important. Not just for me, but for these guys behind me.
That's cool. I like that every damn time you kept talking about them, 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 because it's cool. Because yeah, you are doing a lot of the work, but they help you, and you guys are a unit and a team, and it's cool. Because like now that I'm seeing and I'm getting to know people in the area for fighting, it's cool seeing people how they navigate and their cliques and their teams. It's cool. You know what I mean? Because like the people that are like more like doing well have all that. And if they don't, you can just tell that
It's not together.
you know what I mean. And even though it's an individual sport, while you're in there, it's just like having that team around you and the support system and everything else. Those are all the right type of pieces that it took you time to get there. But now you're like, fuck yeah, like, and then you're talking about the city. You know, that's so dope. You know what I mean? Everywhere I go, it's like, yeah, I'm from El Paso and shit like that. You know, and like because we have dope people here too in all different aspects of life and
Yeah.
business. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like an El Paso thing. We're always proud to say where we're from, and the fact that you're talking about that. Yeah, I want people to know that we're from here, and we got world class coaches here. Yeah, we're a small city, and we might people, but we have everything here to be successful.
And people just have to be willing to go find it.
Mhm.
If you want something, make it happen. Go find the work. The work is here. If you just gotta go find it.
Mhm.
You know, right now it's just like one of those things like everything's at one place. But we got world class people.
Mhm.
There are people here that want to work with each other. There are people who are willing to be in your corner. You know, also it's just being mindful, people respecting people's time, respecting them and their craft and what they do, and that's mainly how I've managed to keep my relationships with these guys. They're all from different gyms,
Mhm.
you know? So again, that would be kind of like, well, that's not kind of in my best interest, but all of them bring something to the table, and I respect them all for that in their own way. I don't go in and step on their toes. And if I did do something, I'm the first one to be like, all right, I shouldn't have gone about it this way, whatever. Because these guys, they work hard. The last thing you want to do is take something from them.
Mhm.
And they've treated me so well, and they've brought me in, and they've catered to me.
Yeah.
So you talk to them, I am a brat. I am spoiled. I am like a little princess. So that's why I keep talking about them, because they don't get enough credit.
Yeah.
And so they treat me like a princess, and they do whatever I need to do. They help me out with everything. They're always with me. So
Yeah.
how can I complain? How
Yeah.
can I even say one little
Negative thing.
bad?
Yeah, that's so dope. That's dope, man. Well, I appreciate your time and talking about everything your life and different struggles and victories and things like that. I really do appreciate your time. It's cool, and I look forward to getting to know you more and continue supporting you from afar. But before we get out of here, where could they find you? Plug the gyms, plug the coaches, and let everybody know what's up.
You can find me at Drea Virginia MMA _ And if you guys want to go train, go at the places that I'm training. City Wolves right here, 10th Planet El Paso, Zen Martial Arts, and Elite Kickboxing Academy.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's so cool, man. So thank you so much for your time. If you guys are watching for the first time, or we appreciate you.